Studio microphone asterisk asterisk, you ever feel like your past is this giant shadow, just following you everywhere, whispering, you'll never be more than what you were? Let that sink in. Look, I get it. You've made mistakes. Maybe big ones. Maybe your resume looks like a horror story. Or maybe, your biggest sin is just not doing anything yet. Either way, I've got good news. Your past doesn't define you. But what does define you? We'll get there. But first, let's talk about that moment you almost gave up. The job you didn't get. The business that flopped. The friend who ghosted you when you needed help the most. Sound familiar? Here's a question, why are you still carrying all that junk? You wouldn't wear a winter coat in July, so why are you wearing emotional baggage from 2019? Your past is data, not your destiny. That breakup? A lesson. That bankruptcy? A blueprint. That time you stayed in your parents' basement for 6 months binge-watching Netflix? Okay, maybe that one was just lazy, but still. It's over. Let me tell you a quick story. There was this guy, dropped out of college, dead broke, worked night shifts cleaning bathrooms. Today, he's a multimillionaire running 3 online businesses. What changed? His decisions, not his DNA. So many of you are dragging your story behind you like it's your fate. It's not. It's your origin story. And what's a hero without a messy beginning? But you've got to stop living in rewind. Your power is in the next chapter, not the last. Let me be blunt. Your past only matters if you let it. It only owns you if you hand it the keys. Ever seen someone from your high school glow up and you're like, wait, him? The guy who used to eat glue? Yeah. People evolve. So why not you? Why not today? Why not make your next move your best one? People love to remind you who you were. But guess what? They don't get to write your story. Only you do. And that pen's in your hand, right now. Let's shake things up. Think about the future you. Rich, free, thriving. Now ask, would they care about your past mistakes? Or would they thank you, for not quitting? Here's what defines you. Your mindset. Your hustle. Your bounce back. Your refusal to stay down. Because anyone can fall. But only the bold rise. And today, we rise. The battle and breakthrough. Now, let's get uncomfortable. Why haven't you started that business yet? What excuse are you giving yourself? Because I failed before. Because I don't have experience. Because I'm scared. Ding ding ding. There it is. Fear. The 4-letter word that's robbed more dreams than failure ever could. But here's the secret, fear is just imagination in the wrong direction. What if you flipped it? What if you imagine success just as vividly as you imagine failing? The truth? Every successful person you admire has a past they're not proud of. But they stopped letting it anchor them. You don't need a perfect record. You need persistence. You want to make money online? Cool. You don't need a fancy degree. You need a mindset shift. You need to stop seeing yourself as the victim of your story. And start acting like the main character. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, you'll want to quit. Yes, you'll feel like an imposter. But so what? Imposters don't show up daily. You do. That's the difference. Now listen, here's your actual superpower. You've survived 100% of your worst days. That alone makes you unstoppable, if you stop letting shame run the show. Online income isn't a mystery. It's a skill set. Copywriting. Sales. Branding. Video. AI tools. Learn them. Practice. Mess up. Repeat. You don't have to be great to start. But you do have to start to be great. Yeah, I know, it's cliché. But it's also facts. Here's something wild. If you start today, in 90 days you could be making money from your laptop. But if you don't, you'll still be in the same spot. Just angrier. So what's holding you back? A memory? A mistake? An ex? Let it go, bro. She's dating a gym bro now. The version of you that was broke, lazy, distracted. He's not in charge anymore. There's a new CEO in town. And it's you. You've got Wi-Fi. You've got ambition. You've got time, if you stop wasting it on TikTok rabbit holes. Every hour you spend doubting yourself is an hour someone else is building their dream. So here's the choice. Let the past shame you. Or let it shape you. The past can be your prison. Or it can be your proof. Proof that you've come this far, and you're not done yet. Look, this is your comeback era. Messy, loud, raw, and real. You're not here to play small. You're here to build something. Wealth. Freedom. Impact. The version of you that rises from this chapter. They'll thank you for not giving up today. You've got everything you need. Brain a brain. Laptop computer a phone or laptop. Fire and a spark. That little fire inside that says, I'm meant for more. Fan that flame. Don't wait for perfect timing. It's a myth. Start messy. Learn publicly. Fail forward. Remember, no one cares about your past as much as you do. And the people who do? They're watching from the sidelines while you build. You are not your past. You are your potential. And potential becomes power when you take action. So what are you going to do today? Scroll. Or scale. Will you let your regrets rot you? Or let them rocket you? Get obsessed. With learning. With building. With creating a life so different, your past becomes a punchline. Imagine 5 years from now, living where you want, earning what you want, doing what you love. Now reverse engineer it. What would that version of you do today? He wouldn't be scared. He'd be strategic. He'd take the L's, turn them into lessons, and get back in the game. So get in the game. Build the business. Send the pitch. Record the video. Launch the offer. Your past. It's just the trailer. The movie starts now. Studio microphone. If this lit a fire in you, don't let it die here. Hit that subscribe button, join the movement, and let's build your next chapter together. Your past doesn't define you. This, right here, does. Backhand index pointing down. Bell subscribe. Thumbs up like. Speech balloon drop a comment, my past won't stop me.